Chapter 4. I had more information about the little prince. His star was about the size of a house. When a star scientist finds a small star, he gives it a name by a number. I believe the little prince came from star B612. A Turkish star scientist found this star, but nobody believed his words because he had on Turkish clothes. A Turkish leader had great power. He ordered his people to change from Turkish clothes to European clothes. The star scientist had on European clothes and talked about B612 again, so everybody believed his words. I talked about numbers a lot because men like numbers. When you tell them that you have made a new friend, they ask you these questions. How old is he? How many brothers does he have? They always want to know numbers. If you talked to men, you have to tell them, I saw a house that cost $20,000. Then they would say, oh, what a pretty house that is. If you said to them, there was the little prince. He was lovely and he was looking for a sheep. They would consider you as a child. But if you said to them, the star he came from is B612, they could understand what you said. I should have liked to begin this story like a fairy tale. But then people will read it lightly and forget about it. My friend went away 6 years ago. I don't want to forget the little prince, so I'm describing him here. That is why I bought a box of paints and pencils. But it's not easy for me to draw again at my age. Sometimes I make some errors, but I try to draw as best as I can. I shall make mistakes on important details, but that will not be my fault, because my friend never explained anything to me. And maybe I am a little like men now. Chapter 5. On the third day, I heard a story about the problem of the baobabs. It is a tree name. The little prince asked me quickly, is it true that sheep eat little trees? Yes, that is true. Ah, I am glad. Then they also eat baobab trees? The little prince asked me again. I said to him, no, baobabs are not little trees. They are as big as castles. But he said wisely, before they are so big, the baobabs start by being little. Yes, that's right. But why do you want the sheep to eat the little baobabs? Seriously? He did not answer. So I had to find an answer by myself. Maybe there were also good grass and bad grass on his star. If he saw bad grass, he had to pull them out fast. There were very bad seeds on the star. They were baobab seeds. If baobabs are pulled out late, they split it into pieces. The little prince said to me later, "You have to pull out baobabs like you wash your face every day. It's boring, but it's easy." And one day he said to me, "Draw a picture and let the children know well about this land. If you don't do it every day, you can have big problems." So I drew a star that was being broken by baobab trees. Children, watch out for the baobabs. I drew that tree very carefully. I think this drawing is excellent. I tried to draw other pictures as well as the baobabs, but I couldn't. So other pictures were not as good as that of the baobabs. Chapter 6. Oh, little prince. Little by little, I came to understand your sad and little life. On the 4th day, I got to know the little prince more. The little prince's star is very small, so that he can see the sunset at any time. If he wants to see the sunset, he only needs to move his chair a few steps. One day, he said to me, "I saw the sunset 44 times.